Back to action here at the Weibel Avenue rink in Saratoga. I'm Ben Myers from TimesUnion.com and the Sidelines blog. Power play comes to an end for CBA. They had 9 extra seconds of power play time coming into the period, but we're back at even strength. As Saratoga had 2-0, gets a shot on Smith, and he makes a nice kick save there and moves it in the corner. Luce will bounce it around to himself. Bassett's there for the defense, and finally gets some help from Drew Chisicos. Luce has it back in behind still. He'll work it around into the corner. He'll try and shot from an angle, but it's a little too much, and be held in. Big blast from the front, knocked down in front by the defense, but the Blue Streaks will still have it in behind. Take it with Naples, try and get something to happen there. Can't get any help though. Bassett will take it away. Now Luce will get it back. He'll try and get a pass, a shot. It'll hit the side of the net though. 14:03 left in the period. Flip it up and out. It's going to be icing here against CBA. So Smith comes out to a rude awakening. Like we said, it was the end of a power play there for CBA. They're 0 for 2 on the advantage now in this one. 13:57 left in the period. I'm Ben Myers from TimesUnion.com and Sidelines blog. Like we said, top 2 teams in Section 2 hockey this season. The number 3 team, Shenendehowa, though, has quite a bit to say about the playoff picture as we come down the stretch here. Both of these have a game left with Shen. Saratoga takes on their rival here at Weibel. Now, Shen does have a game in hand against the Blue Streaks, so 4-2 win back right before Christmas, which is a 68 penalty minute affair. So we'll see if it's any cleaner this time when we come up to the home of the Blue Streaks. CBA, on the other hand, gets Shenendehowa on Groundhog's Day. And it'll be played in Clifton Park though, so the Plainsmen have the advantage there. 13:10 left in the period. Bullard will bring it up the right side, drive it around. They gave him credit for a goal back in the first. Tries to go up high that time, but the angle was too extreme. He does track down his own rebound though. Give it to Bartosek. Bartosek tried to change direction, but it'll be stopped in front and got out of danger by Harrison. Back it up and try again will be Dan Winters. Bourgeois waits in goal, calls out a few instructions. Now they'll move it up ice. Might go through Sheriff Valley, he'll lose the handle, and CBA will dump it back in. And it looks like we're going to have icing here. Icing on the wrong side of that red line. We're the brothers, and we're going to have a face-off in their zone. 12:41 left in the periods. They still only have 2 shots up on the board for CBA. They have at least 3, though, by our count. It's still only 3 shots in 17 minutes worth of gameplay. Not how you beat Saratoga, who comes into this one, like we said, with a plus 30 goals in their advantage so far this year. Big hit in CBA ice. Both are down, and I think we're going to have just a delayed offside here. No penalty called. Plus 40, actually, now that we look at the number again. Plus 40. They're plus 38 coming into this one, Saratoga was. Now they're 80 to the good and 40 to the bad. So doubling up the competition with 40 goals this season for Saratoga. 12:12 left to go in the period. Still 2-0 in this one for Saratoga. We go far side. Backhand, try and move it up. Can't get anything going out. Chiravelli has it, but he's going to get knocked off the puck almost immediately by Glennon. Glennon will get it back now. Still trying to clear the zone. Can't do it just yet. Back amongst sticks. Nobody's able to dig it out just yet. Now we'll move it far side, and CBA's there once again. Now we're back in neutral zone. And a dump in coming from Saratoga as Concheri just got it into the zone. Change for the Blue Streaks. CBA trying to take advantage. They can't do it though, and Winter's going to grab it at the back and try and move it around. Out near the blue line, Winters will deliver a hit there, and actually gets 2 brothers for the price of 1. No help on the play though, as Saratoga has to take it back behind their own goal. Move it across ice, come this time through Naples. Naples get the pass at the Luce, leading scorer in section 2 will be knocked off the puck by John Bassett. Saratoga keeps the advantage though. Trying to get a pass across, and they couldn't get it to Naples. And now here comes CBA with an advantage. McMahon leading the way up the left side. He'll get a shot on Bourgeois. Bourgeois will make the save and stick it into the corner though. Van Epps is there for the brothers. Luce tips it up along the boards. Finally gonna get it back to him, and no, they will not. This one's gonna be picked off as Patton couldn't get the handle on it perfectly to get to Luce. Moving out through neutral. I think we're going to wave off the icing here. They will. Wormley was the one that fired it down the length of the ice. Skaters will change for the Blue Streaks. The CBA tracks it down. Brought in by Lehman, though. Lehman's going to get a shot off, and Smith will make the save. 10.5 left in the period. 2-0 Saratoga in the lead as we come back the other way. McMahon trying to track it down, but Wormley's going to get there first. Wormley will bounce off the boards to himself, and now he'll do a 180 and come back the other way. Winters has it, try and move it ahead, and will do so to Bullard. Bullard coming over the blue line. See his legs of Smith, and a shot coming in. This one will go just wide to the left. Winters was trailing the play and got the opportunity. Back in behind with Naples, or excuse me, that's Devin Smith back in behind. Out to Bullard. Bullard dodged one, couldn't get it past McMahon though. McMahon's going to have him along the far side boards. He's going to be knocked off the puck. Shot coming, and Wormley had a chance there, and this one's going to be deflected just wide. Just under 10 minutes left. Winters in the slot, couldn't get the handle though, back in behind. Bullard has it there, trying to get a pass going. Does get one through the slot, and finally it's going to be backhanded through that slot once again. Now Bullard has a chance, and he'll have one of these deflected up high. Bouncing puck, and I think we're going to have a high stick called here against Saratoga. High stick against the Blue Streaks, going to stop play with 9:42 left in the period. Faceoff going to come to Bourgeois left. For referee to get everybody set just right. We had an equipment issue actually. Reset the neck guard for Chris Valenzi. Drop will go to CBA to try and move it across to Bassett, but it will go out in the neutral zone. Bassett's there to backhand it back in. And Saratoga's going to have it there and try and go cross ice with it. Eventually get it up to Bartosek, then they try and play a few ahead. Another collision in the neutral zone. Eventually ending up on the ice was Merriman. And now we're going to have a whistle. And interference is going to be the call. It looks like Merriman is the one that's going to go in the box. Got a little frustrated when he was knocked off the puck. So he delivered a hit that was away from the attack. And Merriman goes into the box.
Saratoga penalty
9:24 left in the period.
Minute 30 for interference.
And we're going to have a timeout called by
Timeout
CBA. So that'll give us a chance to step aside as well. With 9:24 left in the period, Saratoga leads CBA 2-0. I'm Ben Myers for TimesUnion.com, Sidelines Blog. Be back in just a moment.